Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. All right, everybody. We're going to, if you're able, we're going to sing our way into this wonderful service. And so stand if you can.
Anything is possible when you believe. Anything is possible when you believe. You can make a mountain move when you believe. You can make a mountain move when you believe. Don't you know that you can change your life when you believe? Don't you know that you can change your life when you believe in yourself? In yourself, when you believe in yourself, when you believe in yourself, when you believe in yourself, when you believe, oh yeah, we're gonna make a miracle when you believe. You know we're gonna make a miracle when you believe. Everything you want, you got when you believe. You know everything you want, you got when you believe in yourself. In yourself, when you believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself, when you believe in yourself, when you believe. All right, let's break it down a little bit. I believe in me, and I believe in you. We believe in each other. There ain't nothing we can do. No, 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 no. I said, I believe in me. I believe in you. We believe in each other. There ain't nothing we can do. No, anything is possible when you believe. You know anything is possible when you believe in yourself. In yourself. When you believe in yourself, when you believe in yourself, when you believe in yourself. Yeah. Well, everybody, take a minute to greet some of those lovely faces out there.
I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. 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 My soul is welcome here.
Well, do we have some kiddos here with us today? If there are any of our kids here who want to come join our teacher up here on stage, we have a really awesome kids program. They get to go outside and enjoy the beautiful property. See, and you can also catch them. Yeah, come on up if you want to come up and join your teacher on stage. And we're going to sing you out to your classroom. Hooray for the world. Hooray for the world, I'm glad to be on it. Hooray for the world, I'm glad to be on it. Hooray for the world, it's a special place. We've got Mother Nature and the human race. The world's got trees and bumblebees, rivers and lakes and the open seas, mountains and valleys and animals too, and the sun that shines on me and you. Hooray for the world, I'm glad to be on it. Hooray for the world, I'm glad to be on it. Hooray for the world, it's a special place. We got Mother Nature and the human race. We got Mother Nature and the human race.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Ronna Biggs, and I'm the practitioner of the day. And as folks are getting settled in, there's actually some seats scattered around a little bit, and the ushers will help you find those if needed. But I invite you to silence your cell phone and settle in. And so today is a very special day, as Dr. Andrea noted. It is our final Sunday service with our beloved Dr. Andrea serving as our senior minister. And as today is a special day, I'm also honored to have this opportunity to help celebrate Dr. Andrea and Joe's time with our center by offering some deeper gratitude and recognition on behalf of the community. Now, I have a little story about Dr. Andrea. Would you like to hear it? So long ago, about the late spring of 2011, I had the honor to call Dr. Andrea on behalf of the center and extend the offer to her to become our next senior minister. And my initial questions to negotiate with Dr. Andrea were your typical starting a new job logistical kind of questions. I first extended the offer to become our senior minister, and she enthusiastically said, "Yes!" And I replied, "Great!" And my second question was to identify the date she'd be able to be here in Bellingham to start work. So then I asked something like, when can you start? And without missing a beat, Dr. Andrea even more enthusiastically replied, oh, I'm starting right now. And so it is that level of consciousness and clarity, quite literally from the beginning, from the moment of that first yes, that has been a hallmark of Dr. Andrea's leadership for and with our center for these past 13 and a half years. And you have been committed and unwavering in your love and support of our center and community, and you have led with grace and dignity. And I feel a great wave of pride that you have been our senior minister. And because of that pivotal exchange of you with me from the very beginning, I also have no doubt that you will always have the same sense of love, support, and commitment to our center, no matter your role in the time to come. It seems that we often like to assign some kind of moniker or descriptor phrase of marked time, and what came to me a few weeks ago is that one description of your era here as senior minister could be called the Great Expansion. And as we know from that one yes of the Great Spirit has come all things, your one yes has also multiplied itself beyond tally. And I offer these as a small fraction of examples, and maybe there's some things that you two will also share with Joe and Andrea along your way. One yes has expanded love, that you and Joe have served courageously in the cultivation of a culture of kindness, welcoming spaces, relationship building, meaningful gatherings, and leading with your hearts into and through happy times, difficult times, and all in between. One yes expanded life, the inspiration that you and Joe model in your zest and quest to live a good and rich life, recognizing abundance in its many forms, for approaching community building from a place of honoring distinction and diversity in order to more fully celebrate our unity. One yes has expanded peace. It's the exhale that I know I feel walking through the doors of the sanctuary, the settling in, the trust, the relief, the hope. It's become so deeply nested within and manifested out. Vision boards, music, drumming, reflection, contemplation, the movement, and the stillness. One yes has expanded beauty, the support and leadership that you and Joe have provided, seeds planted, blossoming into a vibrant landscape, victory gardens sprouting, a new classroom, facilities and grounds teams, spiffy new paint jobs, artwork in many forms, and flowers, trees, birds, and bobcats also thrive here. One yes has expanded power, the consistent delivery of high-quality classes, workshops, retreats, and themed groups to uplift, empower, anchor us in spiritual practice to reveal and heal. Discoveries in the power of prayer sparked by the tenfold increase in the number of practitioners here at our center and answering calls to serve in our greater community. One yes has expanded joy, parties, meals, dances, music, fun. It's gone on. There is a joy, delight, and a sparkle that came in the door with you two, and those things have found their way into many hearts, and open and playful spirits abound. And finally, one yes has expanded light. This place is full, it is vibrant, and it is engaged, and literally better lighting. And since the time of the center's founding by the Reverends Colleen and Bob McGilchrist in 1988, our center has had an informal tagline of being a light in the forest, and you and Joe have continued to carry the lamp of our community light so lovingly. And I'm reminded of the Zen Buddhist ceremony called the Lamp of Dharma transmission, of which I suspect you are familiar. And it's essentially a formal ceremony where the teaching or Dharma is passed from a Zen master teacher to their student. The lamp represents the light of wisdom being passed down through generations, and how true that you as our teacher have been so steadfast in sharing and expanding such a light of wisdom in our community and our hearts. For there is no limit to the expansion of spirit, and certainly no limit to the expression of the light of wisdom by means of you and Joe. Our center, this light in the forest, is only glowing brighter and more fully. So what an honor and a joy that we have this opportunity to say a new yes with you today, as the divine calls us all into a new expansion and greater expression of life. And as we consider all that has been manifested by that one yes 13 and a half years ago, I can hardly wait to see how this room full of new yeses will grow and blossom and thrive together. It seems only fitting to close this offering of gratitude with a short poem. And so I offer this poem with deep love and appreciation on behalf of a grateful community. This poem is called When I Am Among the Trees by our dear friend Mary Oliver. When I am among the trees, especially the willows and the honey locust, equally the beech, the oaks, and the pines, they give off such hints of gladness. I would almost say that they save me, and daily. I am so distant from the hope of myself, in which I have goodness and discernment, and never hurry through the world, but walk slowly and bow often. Around me the trees stir in their leaves and call out, "Stay a while." The light flows from their branches, and they call again, "It's simple," they say, "and you too have come into the world to do this, to go easy, to be filled with light, and to shine." It's simple, they say, and you too have come into the world to do this, to go easy, to be filled with light, and to shine. Please join me in knowing and feeling the joy and love that this moment is filled with. I am so grateful for the sacred beings that are Andrea and Joe Asebedo. And I know that this time, as we have known and shared it, has been perfect in the mind of spirit, and a perfect expression of love and light. Thank you, Andrea and Joe, for coming into the world of CSL Bellingham, staying a while, and shining your light. And so I simply say thank you, sweet spirit, for it all, and the continued expansion of good that is already unfolding for all of us, and may we all continue shining together. And so it is.
Y'all can stay standing, actually, because we're going to do a little gratitude song. Blessed day, I am thankful, grateful heart, I am whole. Glory be to the power of this mind that I know. Soulful praise to the wonder, freedom, sing a joyful song. Calling love to the center, lifting all is a one. Blessed day, I am thankful, grateful heart, I am whole. Glory be to the power of this mind that I know. Soulful praise to the wonder, freedom, sing a joyful song. Calling love to the center, lifting all is a one. I sing it now, so it is. Anything I dream, it is. Singing now, so it is. Think bigger now, so it is. I'm holding this vision of peace, knowing a world of harmony. Calling love to the center, lifting all we are free. Blessed day, I am thankful, grateful heart, I am home. Glory be to the power of this mind that I know. Soulful praise to the wonder, freedom, sing a joyful song. Calling love to the center, lifting all is one. I sing it now, so it is. Anything I dream, it is. Sing it now, so it is. Sing bigger now, so it is. I'm holding this vision of peace, knowing a world of harmony. Calling love to the center, lifting all, we are free. Calling love to the center, lifting all, we are free.
I was telling my daughters this morning that I couldn't think of anything to say. And one of them said, maybe you should have quit last week. Someone else sent me a picture of little ducklings climbing steps and said, you could talk about ducklings. No, the topic is living beautifully in the midst of change. I wonder why I chose that topic. Because there's big changes for you and for me. And what I thought about is how you and I have moved from a place of survival as part of the species to being the fortunate ones that that's not actually what we need to worry about by and large in our lives. But then that begs the question, well, if it's not about survival, what is it about? And for me, it's about contribution. That's what it's about. And why I say that is because for me, particularly as we went through COVID and we were isolated from one another, and the only connections we had were through Zoom and WhatsApp and Facebook and things like that, it became crystal clear to me that that's just not enough. It's just not enough. It's wonderful, and it was a lifesaver during that time, and the practitioners called everybody in the community and got us into little coffee clutch groups where we discussed stuff, and I taught a free class on Joe Dispenza online for the first time. Kathy Angel helped me figure that out, and it was great, but it wasn't enough. And so I was reflecting on Andrea's greatest hits. And one of them that came back to me was this thing that I talked about when I first got here, and I think I mentioned it one other time in all these years, and it has to do with the understanding that for most people, and Rylan, this is when I'm doing the thing, for most people, if you imagine that there's this line, this horizontal line, that is the possibility of our lives. Over here, you may remember me talking about, over here, most people go from sick to not sick. So sick to not sick. And it feels so good not to be sick, mentally, spiritually, physically. But the challenge for most sacred humans is that that's all they know is sick and not sick. And so over time, the habits that created sick put us back there. And then we work our way into not sick. And so sick, not sick, sick, not sick, sick, not sick is the way a lot of people live. I'm sure not you, right? But there's this whole other reality, this whole line of walking into the possibility of total, incredible self-expression. This opportunity to be fully realized and fully awake in the world. And it's a long way from sick, not sick. And most people never make it because they don't know. But you know that there's a way to move out of that cycle. And how is that? Well, part of being not sick that probably carried all of us out of that cycle at some point was really realizing that we have the ability to transform and change our lives if we decide to. How many of you have decided to? Yeah. And just with that simple decision, that power of decision, we begin to move away from the habituated way we've been thinking of ourselves, sick, not sick, sick, not sick, into something new and mysterious and powerful. And it's gradual. It's not like most of us. I mean, okay, there's the Eckhart Tolles of the world, right, who have this weird thing happen while they're going to sleep and they wake up illumined. But for most of us, doggone it, it just doesn't happen that way. So we walk and we keep deciding and we keep transforming. And we have to stop every once in a while because it's intense and it's new and it requires more of us than that. And so we stop, and it feels good to sort of plateau for a while. Of course, there's a danger. We really like being comfortable, don't we? And so we could just stay on that plateau, but something inside of us says, no, we're not there. We're here, but we want to be there. And so we make a new decision, and another one, and another one. And we're somewhere on the infinite spectrum of our possibility right now. And it all happened because at some point we just said, no, this isn't enough. This isn't how I want it to be. And we made some pretty courageous moves, I bet. I did. Like saying yes. More than once to things in my life that I didn't know how it would be or what it would look like or what would be required. I'm kind of in that place right now, actually. So the other thing that takes us out of this cycle that so many people get trapped in is community, actually. You know, because what happens when we build a community such as this one, and maybe you belong to some other ones that are equally as wonderful, online or in person, is when community begins to come together, we have the ability to do more together than we could possibly do by ourselves. Maybe not you. I'll just talk about myself like I always do. But I have weaknesses. Shocker. But someone else has the strength in that area. And so when I'm in community with someone who has the strength in an area where I'm not quite as strong, we can balance each other because I'm strong over here. And that person or someone else might not be quite as strong there. Thank God for Clara Duenas. She is... She is strong in all the ways I'm not. And I imagine if you ask her, it would be reciprocal that I'm strong in ways that she's not. And that's the nature of coming into communities. We can support each other and build partnerships that are so meaningful and so heartfelt and so strong that we can actually do together what we couldn't possibly do in the world without that. It's marvelous. It's amazing. And it's healthy. Now, I say that because there's no question that coming into community, maybe you've experienced this, is kind of like putting yourself in a rock tumbler. And, not everyone you meet in community is going to be your very best friend. And in fact, some of them are going to be like that tumbler, and they're going to smooth the edges of your annoyance off over time, years of time. That'll happen if you're in community long enough. And when I think about that, and someone gave me that analogy decades ago, when I think about that, because actually it was when I was being a marriage and family therapist and the president of the local association, and there were some annoying people. Have you noticed that about therapists? So I was like, these people are driving me nuts. And someone said rock tumbler, and I went, right, smoothing my edges off. So community is good for that. It's like being shown a mirror and seeing ourselves and seeing the places that need to build compassion, that need to build unconditional love. You don't have to like them, but you can love them, right? And so, this community, and so many like it, are part of the reason people can move through different phases and plateaus and discover more and more and more of who they are and who they can be and who they want to be, and actually believe that it's possible. Because the messages we got long ago, for many of us, were not necessarily about that end of the spectrum. They were more about trying not to be sick. And for some of us, it happened this way. If I'm going to not be sick, I need to not go to Thanksgiving dinner with my people because they make me sick. Other people, it's like, family, yay, and everything in between. I'm really convinced in such a deep way that we need each other. There's a famous story, I don't know if it's true, but it was reported by a student of Margaret Mead. You remember the famous cultural anthropologist from long ago. And one of her students asked her, what, in your opinion, is the earliest sign of civilization? And she said the earliest sign of civilization was when they unearthed a skeleton that clearly had a broken femur that had been healed. And the reason for that was because, when animals break their legs, they become prey immediately. And for a long time, we animals, same. We became prey. We didn't survive. And so when they found a skeleton that had been cared for enough so that the femur, this huge bone right here, could heal, it was a sign of care outside of the one person, care in community. And so when we extend that kind of care to one another, there are several things that begin to happen. One of them is that we begin to see the possibility of what the world could be like. We have a tagline in the Science of Mind Centers for Spiritual Living community that says, creating a world that works for everyone. And when I first heard that, I was like, how is that even possible? I can't even get along with some of my relatives. How would it be that the whole world could work together? But what we see in the microcosm in a community like this is actually what can spread. And we can build community in our family. We can build community in our workplace. I've watched Joe do this over the years, every place he's worked. It starts out where everybody's grumpy and nobody says thank you and nobody says hello, and the emails are short and curt with no anything else. And over time, he just wears them down with love, relentlessly offering hello, how are you today? Relentlessly asking every male that ever comes in contact with him, so tell me about your father. Have you noticed that, men? Relentlessly saying thank you over and over and over. And eventually, honest to God, I'm not making this up, even in the most toxic companies that he's worked for, things begin to change. It's amazing. And we have that power too. Joe has that power because he belongs to this community. And he was in a men's circle for years and years, decades. And so he had this support of all these people saying, you are so great. You are such a great person. So that he could go into workplaces that didn't think that of him and be great anyway. So it's a very powerful thing we offer one another. Side note here. A few months ago, I have subscribed to a magazine called Spirituality and Health for years. And I was getting it mostly because of the artwork for soul collage. That's something that I like to do. And they always would feature these incredible artists and amazing pictures that I could use in my soul collage, and so could some of you. And then they just started having more and more trouble. Publications these days, they're finding it hard. And so they sold the magazine to someone. And I got my first issue. They let us all know, okay, we sold this and it's going to be great. So here I am going, it's going to be great, everybody. And I get this magazine and it's not great. All the art's gone. And they kept some of the features. And so I was like, it's not the same. And I thought to myself, hey, you're asking an entire community to hang together and be the same together for a new person coming in. So you better read that magazine and you better like it. So I did. I read it. And then the second one came. It's a 2-month thing. Second one came and I opened it up. No art. And I'm like, do I have to keep reading it? Well, of course not. But it's worth trying. It's worth trying. And I hope you'll try. Of course it will be different. I'm fond of saying that I happen to be somewhat of a unicorn. And so there's no one like me, right? But everyone who will come comes in love and comes with other gifts to offer that will help lift this community. And there's no question for me. When Spirit said, you need to stop doing this, I was like, I don't want to stop doing this. I like doing this. I don't want to. Silence. A little while later, you need to stop. I don't want to stop. You need to stop. Okay, fine. But what am I going to be doing? Silence. And it's remained silent. Because you know what? That's up to me. And this community is up to us. We can make of it an even brighter light. We can grow it even more. There are plans for a whole new sanctuary that have already been developed. Or we can give up on it because it's not the same. So next Sunday, when you walk through the doors, come with an open mind and an open heart to welcome my friend, Bob, knowing that it won't be the same and looking for what's wonderful. I finally did that with the magazine. Okay, what's wonderful? Sort of reluctantly, so if you have that, I totally get it. But stay anyway for for each other. Be here. It'll be good. So the last greatest hit I have for you, and then we'll move on, is what I started with this community. When I came to give my tryout talk, I did that very thing, the sick, not sick, and the total possibility unfolding. But I also did something either that Sunday or the following one, is I asked everybody to sing. And even if they didn't think they sang well. And I asked them to sing a particular thing. So Tabor, can I borrow you? Can you come up and take this side of the room? And I'll take this side of the room because it's a round. Well, it's not even a round. It's like two different songs happening at the same time. So
I did not get told about this at all.
No. She's a pro,
you probably
right?
just figured this out this morning anyway, right?
Yeah, about an hour ago. Yeah, so you guys are going to be singing, what are you gonna do? 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 Keep on going.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you
And
gonna
what we're gonna
do?
sing is, what are you
gonna do?
gonna
What are
do
you gonna do?
with
What
your
are you
one
gonna
wild
do?
and
What are
precious
you
life?
gonna do?
What are you
gonna do?
gonna
What are
do
you gonna do?
with
What
your
are
one
you gonna
wild
do?
and precious
What are you
life?
gonna
Louder.
do?
What are you
gonna do?
gonna
What are
do
you gonna do?
with
What
your
are
one
you gonna do?
wild and
What are
precious
you
life? One more
gonna
time.
do? What are you gonna do? What
gonna
are
do
you gonna do?
with
What
your
are you
one
gonna do?
wild and
What are
precious
you
life?
gonna do?
Thank you. This, of course, is the closing line in one of Mary Oliver's poems called A Summer's Day. And she ends it by saying, what is it you want to do with your one wild and precious life? So let me do a prayer for your one wild and precious life and mine. Know with me, as I know, that there is a deep, abiding presence, call it what we will. It carries within itself all knowing, all possibility, every conceivable reality, already fully formed and available. In this presence, you are known, and so am I. And all the possibility of who we are and what we bring and how to bring it forward is already available in that presence that resides within each of us. The same is true for this beloved community of ours. There is an idea in the mind of this presence for the most incredibly spectacular, amazing community beyond even what we've created. And you and I are part of that idea. And so in our personal lives, I accept for myself and you the willingness to move forward, even into the mystery of what will be next for our own life and for the life of our beloved community. And as I am willing, I am given everything I need, step by step, moment by moment. And I use it and step forward, step by step, into an awesome, incredible expression of more of who I am and more of what this community is. And I'm so grateful for knowing this for you and for me. I allow myself to trust the process, even when I don't exactly understand. And I am held and lifted and moved forward gracefully and easily, and so are you. And so it is. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Dr. Andrea Asebedo. Thank you. Just take a minute there. And so thank you as we continue our service. And I see Clara and some delightful, I have to lift up and see who's ushering today. Charlene, Mary, Clara, thank you. As we begin our offertory, I'd like to invite the ushers forward and thank you for your continued gifts to our center in all ways. The time, talent, and treasure are so deeply appreciated, and certainly your financial contributions help to continue to sustain this delightful place and its people.
Gonna climb this mountain, won't stop till I get to the top, one step at a time. No doubt about it, won't stop till I get to the top, one step at a time. Gonna climb this mountain, gonna climb this mountain, won't stop till I get to the top, one step at a time. No doubt about it, won't stop till I get to the top, one step at a time. Leave behind what's weighing us down, leave behind what's weighing me down, wash away what's holding me back. My heart is falling, face forward, feet on the ground, living in this courage I found. The sky is calling, gonna climb this mountain, won't stop till I get to the top, one step at a time. No doubt about it, won't stop till I get to the top, one step at a time. Leave behind what's weighing me down, wash away what's holding me back. My heart is falling, face forward, feet on the ground, living in this courage I found. The sky is falling, gonna climb this mountain. Leave behind what's weighing me down, leave behind what's weighing me down, wash away what's holding me back. My heart is falling, face forward, feet on the ground, living in this courage I found. The sky is calling, gonna climb this mountain, won't stop till I get to the top, one step at a time. No doubt about it, won't stop till I get to the top, one step at a time. One step at a time, Bellingham CSL, one step at a time. One step at a time. One step at a time. One step at a time.
Thanks, y'all. We have some announcements going on today. Surprise, there's a party! So it is party time. There is a potluck happening today after service, and I'll have some different instructions about that in a little bit. There's also another party happening on Saturday, January 4th from 4 to about 7 p.m. And if you have not RSVP to attend that happy retirement, everything, goodness, fun, just big party for Joe and Andrea, please RSVP today, and you can call and leave a message on the office or online as well. And World Healing Meditation, I'm very excited. This is one of my favorite things that I have the opportunity to lead every year. So at 4 a.m., because why not? 4 a.m. next Tuesday, we'll be here in the classroom, but this is a worldwide meditation that happens. And so our time that we meditate is based on Greenwich time, and then everything around the globe syncs up. And so at 4 a.m., I'll be here in the classroom, and it's a beautiful, soft, quiet time. It's a very guided meditation for about a half hour. And if for some reason you just can't make it at 4, you can still join that global consciousness from home. So whether you're at home, whether you come here, pajamas are encouraged, and just enjoy. It's a beautiful, sweet time in the day. And then we've got our coat drive bin that's set up back by the front doors, and those are being used if you have sleeping bags or tents for our unhoused neighbors. We're looking to increase the donation, and so that coat drive barrel is going to stay back there. And if you have something that you're able to bring to the sanctuary or contact the office if there's a donation that you would like to arrange to make, we would greatly appreciate those very much. And volunteers will help get those out into the community a bit more. And then practitioner, fabulous Cindy Clay, is doing a Spirit at Work breakfast, and this one will be on January 8th at 8 a.m. So the information about registering online, and we want to get you registered by January 3rd so they can anticipate who will be here and to make some arrangements for food. And so you can check that out online. So we're kicking off the turn of the calendar year with some lovely meditations, and then heading in with a great Spirit at Work breakfast, which are fabulous if you have not had an opportunity to attend one. And then, Clara, why are you taking time off? What's going on? I did not know about this. Okay, so apparently we're going to be closed through Wednesday, January 1st. And so that gives a little break for everyone. But just know that in case you do call, please do leave a message, but it may be a couple of days before it does get picked up. But thank you, and thank you, Clara. And so I'm going to give you just a little bit of instruction about the potluck, because folks are wondering about that before we do our closing set. And so if you do have food that you haven't brought to the classroom, when service is over, that would be one thing you could do, is if you've got food, to bring it back to the classroom. They've got some cards back there if you need to label something gluten-free, dairy-free, or any kind of allergens. They would love you to label that. There's some cards and a Sharpie back there to help you. There's volunteers that will help you place your food and all that kind of good stuff. So at some point, we're going to need to move some chairs. There's some folks designated to move tables out of the closet. And so if you've ever seen some sort of stick get put into an anthill, that's what it might feel like a little bit after service. People are going to want to come talk to Andrea, and we may have her be on this side of the area. There'll be some folks moving chairs and tables and food, and so we just ask for your patience and your graciousness as all of that gets set up. Ultimately, we'll get a signal for when the food is ready, and I'll come back up and make that announcement. But the queue will start at the back door, at the back of the sanctuary, and the volunteers will help you get through the classroom. You'll go outside and loop back in the front doors with your food after it's all set up, and so we'll give you a little bit more instruction there. But we've got lots of volunteers and lots of things will be happening, so please ask if you need a little bit of help, and just watch for rolling tables. We'll be good. We'll be good. And so, first of all, again, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Andrea. And now, prepare to enjoy a lovely medley of closing songs, a little different than the usual, but please enjoy the music.
Andrea, I want to say that I'm so excited for you as you now step into a new path of becoming a spiritual life coach with your new business. And I know there's lots of scary unknowns when you start your own business, but I know, and I know everybody here knows, that you are going to thrive and be a smashing success. So this is for you. I wish for you love, I wish you success, and knowing you are worthy of having it all. You've answered the call to serve your highest good. You have a power within, and now you'll begin to share your heart's desire. I wish for you joy, I wish for you peace, but most of all, I wish you love.
I wish you love. I wish you love.
I wish you love.
I wish you love. I wish you love.
You have all that you need, all the support to reach the highest mountain. But if you're afraid or feel insecure, the angels are watching over you. Open your heart, trust in your path. Faith will always guide you. I wish for you joy, I wish for you peace, but most of all, I wish you love.
I wish you love. I wish you love.
I wish you love.
I wish you love. I wish you love.
You've got everything inside of you. Nothing's gonna stop you now. There's nothing you can't do. So just state your intentions with a laser beam of light and go out and shine. You shine. You shine. I wish for you love. I wish you success. And knowing you are worthy of having it all, you've answered the call to serve your highest good. Open your heart, trust in your path. Faith will always guide you. I wish for you joy, I wish for you peace, but most of all, I wish you love.
I wish you love. I wish you love.
I wish you love.
I wish you love. I wish you love.
I wish you love.
I wish you love. I wish you love.
I wish you love.
All right. Thank you, Kathy. Beautiful. And for those of you who don't know, Kathy Angel was the music director some many, many years ago. So there's so much history. All right. And we're going to get ready for this potluck party that's happening next week's party as well. But if you feel like you're able to stand up, we're going to sing these last two songs together and really send this day out with Dr. Andrea's nice celebratory song, One Big Family. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey. Yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, get your dance on. Sing that again. Here we go. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, 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 yeah. Let us make a joyful sound. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, yeah. One last time, everybody. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, 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 yeah, hey. All right, we got one last song, and this is because of your yeses, Dr. Andrea. Thanks for saying yes to this community so long ago. Thanks for saying yes to me. And yeah, you definitely are someone that we are going to take with us for many, many, many years to come. So let's sing yes together. Take me to the water and I'll dive right in. I'm ready to let go of everything that's been. I said, take me to the mountain and I'll climb on up. From the heights, peak beauty's gonna fill my cup. I say yes, I say yes. I know all is well. All right, let's say yes. Say yes, yes, I say yes. I say yes, yes, knowing all is well. I say yes, I say yes. I say yes, 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 knowing all is well. I say yes, I say yes. I know all is well. All right, throw routine out. I said throw routine right out the door. When I'm scared, I know it leads me to something more. Widen my gaze and see all there is. Take a leap of faith, I'm gonna find that bliss. I say yes, I say yes. I know all is well. I say yes, yes, I say yes. I say yes, yes, knowing all is well. I say yes, I say yes. I say yes, 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 knowing all is well. I say yes, I say yes. I know all is well. All right, let's hear from Kyle. Don't be afraid to, dance around. Bellingham CSL, we're throwing the routine out. Throw routine right out the door. When I'm scared, I know it leads me to something more. Widen my gaze and see all there is. Take a leap of faith, I'm gonna find that bliss. I say yes, I say yes, yes. I know all is well. All right, let's sing yes. I say yes, yes, I say yes. I say yes, yes, knowing all is well. I say yes. I say yes, yes. I say yes, 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 knowing all is well. I say yes, yes. I say yes, yes. I know all is well. I say yes, yes. And now you all say yes. We know all is well. I say yes, yes. Come on, we all say yes. We know all is well. Dr. Andrea. We love you so much. All right, enjoy the celebration, and we'll see you again soon next week.
Thank you.